Hi, I'm Shawna Barsky, and I'm just here to talk very, very briefly about the hurricane that hit my homeland yesterday. I'm from Jamaica, born and raised. I moved to America when I think in late 20s. I was practically 30 years old when I came to this country, so I'm Jamaican through and through. Now, there was a hurricane, as most of the world may know, that hit Jamaica yesterday, and it wasn't just a hurricane, it was a Category 5 hurricane. If anyone knows anything about hurricane and those who have survived hurricanes on the island, I don't even think we can imagine or understand unless we're going through it presently, the intensity of a hurricane like this. When I was in Jamaica, I was there during the time of Gilbert. For those who know Gilbert, that was 1988. And I'm a Kingstonian, so I was in Kingston at the time. And even in Kingston, even with the concrete structure, the concrete jungle, as most cities, right, anywhere, are packed in, for us, it was, nothing structurally lost per se to where I lived, but a lot of loss were were around the community, down poles and water issues. So we had to wait for, I think at the time, I'm not sure which organization was helping, but we were getting food donations, and we were, I think it took like 10 or so days for us to kind of get back to a sense of, I wouldn't say normalcy, but to have access to things. I mean, I don't know, that was probably record time, but imagine that was a category 3. It was a high 3, so almost a 4, but it took us a while to get back to some normalcy, getting food and things, let alone category 5. I just say that for context because if you've not experienced something like that, you probably will not understand the magnitude. And if you're outside of it, looking on the inside, it's still kind of hard to walk through it. You haven't really survived a hurricane of that nature. Now, as people, I know that there's hardly anyone who can say they haven't experienced something really tragic or something really major. So we all can empathize with that, with going through something of difficult, even if we haven't experienced it ourselves. But coming back to the hurricane, there's going to be a lot of damage, as we're seeing right now. There's going to be a lot of needs, and not any one person or even country can really alone get things back to where it used to be. I think it's going to take many people putting together heads or hearts